Welcome to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. I'm your host, Cameron Burrell, Army engineer veteran, entrepreneur, and fleet operations business owner. On this podcast, we talk trucking, logistics, fleet operations, entrepreneurship, business growth, leadership, and real-world lessons from the field. Let's get into today's episode. Real-world business, real strategies, real results.
Hook. 2 weeks back, I was at a yard watching a new tech finish a wash job on a 53-foot trailer. The customer called the dispatcher 5 minutes later, pointing out a stripe of dry detergent down the side and an uninspected taillight. The driver missed his pickup window, the customer was annoyed, and we spent an extra hour making it right. That one missed step cost time, credibility, and money. If an easy pre-job check had been in place, we'd have avoided that whole chain. Today, I want to show you how simple, field-ready SOPs and checklists turn technician know-how into repeatable quality, faster training, fewer mistakes, and a scalable service business.
Promise and roadmap. In the next 10 minutes, you will be able to do 3 things. First, pick the 3 SOPs you should write first for a mobile fleet service. Second, write usable checklists your techs will actually use in the field. Third, run a fast validation and training loop so procedures don't slow operations. I'll cover why SOPs matter, how to choose high-impact tasks to document, how to write short field checklists, and low-cost ways to train and maintain living SOPs.
Section 1. Why SOPs matter and how to pick the first ones to build. Start with impact. SOPs raise quality consistency, shorten onboarding, protect margins, lower liability, and make you bid ready for larger contracts. Quick examples. When wash quality varies because techs use different detergents or pressures, you lose repeat business. When onboarding relies on shadowing, new hires take weeks to reach acceptable speed. That's cost. When a compliance check or insurance audit happens, having documented processes shows you run a controlled operation, and that matters to fleet customers and risk managers. So how do you pick the first SOPs? Use 3 criteria: frequency, cost of error, and onboarding pain. Frequency means tasks your crews do multiple times per day: pre-job checks, wash steps, post-job walkaround. Cost of error is anything that causes safety issues, customer chargebacks, or expensive rework: securing trailer doors, fuel handling, electrical checks. Onboarding pain covers tasks that take the longest to teach on the job: pressure washer setup, chemical dilution, or a common repair cadence. For a fleet washing operation, quick wins are a 30-second pre-job checklist, a 5-step wash SOP that standardizes chemical, nozzle size, and rinse order, and a basic post-job inspection checklist. For mobile repair teams, document triage steps for common driveline issues, a safe lift procedure, and a parts handling checklist to reduce returns. Pick 3, prioritize them, and measure the problems you're solving: fewer callbacks, faster ramp-up, or reduced material waste. Section 2. Writing usable field checklists. This part is where people trip up. Too detailed and techs ignore it. Too vague and it's useless. Keep checklists 1 page or less. Use plain language and write steps as short action lines. Check left and right tail lights, signal and brake, replace bulb if dim. Start with timing. Is this before job start, during, or after? Label it clearly. Use a 30-second pre-job checklist example. 1. Confirm job location in ETA. 2. Inspect hose and wand for leaks. 3. Check detergent levels and dilution. 4. Walk around vehicle, lights, tires, locks. 5. Confirm customer access and safety hazards. That checklist takes seconds and prevents that dry detergent stripe I mentioned. For a 5-step wash SOP, keep it step-based and outcome-focused. 1. Pre-rinse at low pressure to remove loose debris. 2. Apply detergent from top to bottom with specified dilution. 3. Dwell time 2 to 3 minutes. 4. Agitate spots with brush where needed. 5. Final rinse at higher pressure and inspect. Put expected times and tolerances next to steps. For example, dilution 164, dwell 2 to 3 minutes. Use icons or simple visuals where possible. A small nozzle icon for pressure, a droplet for dilution, because visuals speed comprehension in loud yards. Also, use positive phrasing and avoid long paragraphs. Texts are on the move. Checklists should be scannable at a glance.
Training and competency. Make SOPs part of how you train, not a paperwork exercise.
Use micro-training sessions, 5 to 10-minute demos before a shift, where a lead runs through the checklist with the crew. Pair new hires with experienced techs for shadow shifts, then run a competency sign-off. A quick observed run-through the pre-job and wash SOP with a checklist ticked and initiated. Record short phone videos of the correct technique and store them in a shared folder so techs can re-watch on demand. Video is a low-cost coaching tool. A 90-second demo beats a 2-page document when someone's trying to remember nozzle angles. Keep assessment lightweight, pass-fail for critical steps, with notes for coaching. And involve techs in writing the SOPs. Use their language. Pilot changes during shadow shifts. That reduces resistance from experienced crew members who prefer improvisation and helps you refine the steps so they actually work in the field.
Section 3. Keeping SOPs live and using them to scale. Documentation rots fast if it sits on a drive and never changes. Assigned ownership. A frontline lead should own each SOP, and a quarterly 30-minute review is enough to catch outdated steps. Use a simple version control line at the top of each checklist. Version number, date, and who changed it, so crews always know they're using the latest instructions. Create a frontline feedback loop, a one-line QR code on the checklist that links to a short feedback form or a group chat where techs can report issues or suggest improvements. Low-cost digital tools like shared Google Docs, a basic SOP folder with PDFs, or a simple field checklist app are all you need to start. Don't wait for expensive software. When you're ready to scale, package SOPs into your bid materials. Show sample checklists, training outlines, and competency sign-offs to customers and risk managers. That reduces perceived risk for larger fleets and helps standardize pricing by tying defined service tiers to defined processes. SOPs also make audits simpler. Inspectors and insurance reviewers can see a documented, trained process rather than ad hoc work.
Recap and 3 actionable takeaways. 1. Pick 3 high-impact SOPs this week using frequency, cost of error, and onboarding pain as your filters. 2. Write 1-page scannable checklists. A 30-second pre-job and a 5-step job SOP are perfect starting points. 3. Validate fast. Shadow shifts, a quick competency sign-off, and a quarterly review owned by a frontline lead. If you want a template to get started, grab the checklist template linked in the episode notes. CTA. If this episode helped, follow the show. Share a photo of your SOP checklist on social, tag @Veteran Entrepreneur Network, or use the hashtag FieldSOP, and leave a comment about which SOP you built first. That helps other owners see what works in real yards.
Thanks for listening to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. If today's episode brought you value, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share the podcast with another entrepreneur, owner-operator, or business professional. Keep building, keep learning, and keep moving forward. We'll see you on the next episode.